is what I've been working on. So the first, newest interesting thing is the world map, which is going to be basically the level selector. So I want it to be a little bit like Super Mario Brothers and Game of Thrones kind of low poly map. So here's a character, wherever you click, is going to go. And those circles are just going to be different levels. And maybe this could be like a dungeon or something that you have to go through. So this is basically it so far. It's a little bit of a concept more than anything. And at the end is going to be the last level, which is going to be the boss. So you've got to defeat him, and then you've got to light a beacon, and that's the end of that chapter. This is the desert chapter. Also, I've finished blocking out a second level, which I'll show off now. Yep. Okay, so this is the second level, blocked out. I'm not going to worry about art passes for levels for now, I just want to get a load of them done. I want to get the first chapter done, and really want to start working on the boss battle, because I think that'll be really interesting. So I think this level flows pretty well. It's got a good amount of challenging bits in it, lots of dangers. Yeah, lots of dangers, lots of collectibles, and I think the puzzle is pretty interesting. Yeah, I've added more enemies and checkpoints now to this level, so it's a little bit more complete. Yeah, because I got the key, that opens up. And this is just another area where you can get more loot. Nothing that special about it, because the gold doesn't mean anything in the moment. I'm just trying to use the levers, and however it's fucking pronounced. Try to use the levers and lifts as much as I can, so the player doesn't forget about him. So when you use them in late levels to have more complex puzzles, they're not too difficult. Like, player wouldn't have to like look up on the forum or guides or whatever. They'll be able to use what they've learnt to complete the puzzles. This is near the end of the level now, and I've changed a little bit with the end of levels based on the story. It's like not every level is going to have a beacon at the end of it now. It's just going to be the one beacon after the boss battle, which you're going to be able to light. Because, yeah, part of the story, which I might go into in a later video, it's going to be like all the bosses are guarding these beacons which you've got to light. So the levels in between, when you're just making your way to the beacons, just go to these signposts. So play next level, you run past it, and it does that weird little animation. And instead of saying next level, it's going to say the name of the next level. Or you can go to world map, which is this one, and choose which level you want next. So I'll go a little bit into how I've done the world map. So basically that's a different blueprint, the character blueprint which you play as, and the character, the pawn that you possess in this one is like on top of everything. So you play as this one and you move about with WASD, and whenever you click somewhere it does a line trace, and if it hits one of these circles, these cylinders, that's where that character's going to move to. And these are just the green bits are just where that character can move to, because if I made this wider and then click to play, shit, I need to change this. Yeah, so if that was wider and click to play, you just run through it. So we need to set limits on where we can move. I want to have other little bits in the map that are interactive, like Hearthstone. So I want the golem to be looking around, moving angry. Whenever you click this key, I want it to like twist and maybe sparkle a little bit. Yeah, just other little interactive bits to fidget about within a map so it feels more alive. It feels like a board. So yeah, Mario, Game of Thrones, Hearthstone, and a big inspiration to this. I want it to look like. Can't think what else I've done. See, on level points, when your character does get to one of these and it overlaps the cylinder, it's going to trigger this event, and then based on which level it is, so if it's Desert 2 or Desert 1, it's going to bring up a menu, and you're going to be able to play it and have a look at some of the stats. So like what level's called, how many collectibles you've collected, what's your fastest time in it, different stuff like that. So yeah, that's it for this week. Thanks for watching.